Alright, hopefully that's better. Here, let me fix this just a little. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Um, it's never done this with the cube before. But, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, and if it does it again, I'll switch over and go inside. I don't want to go inside. Gotta find my hook again. Going inside is so boring and it's so nice. It's windy, but it's nice. And we have a lot of clanging because wind chimes. But I find it relaxing, to be honest. I'm hoping. Okay, yeah. Working on YouTube. So hopefully it's working on Twitch. Um, so yeah, as I was saying, I'm gonna be working on more, trying to get more content out to you guys. Figure things out. Try new things. I know a lot of people really like the painting, and I know a lot of people really liked the uh, record. What the heck? Come on, keep up, Q. Come on. Here it is. It's like I said, I have to like wake it up. I don't know. There's gonna be constantly a stream of me doing this. Hopefully not. I'm really hoping not. So, oh my god, one of our neighbor's dogs just jumped into our fountain. Oh my god. Neighbors' dogs need to be on a leash, but that's still pretty funny. He was just chilling in the bath because it's a bathtub. It's an old clawfoot bathtub, uh, and it's a fountain, and we have a fountain on it. Um, yeah. So I don't know. Um, so I'm gonna be getting braces probably in about a month, which is weird. Um, sorry, the dog's being very distracting. Um, I um I was born with Ehlers-Danlos, Ehlers-Danlos. I can never say it, but yeah, I was born with connective tissue disorder. And what it does is it makes my skin, my tissues, all of that stuff really like thin and stretchy. Um, and One of the things that can indicate it is um, jaw deformities. My arms are really kind of messed up. They look like they're broken, but it's not. It's weird. It's really weird. Um, yeah. Anyway, I had been meaning to get it fixed for a long my jaw, get it fixed for a while, and I think it's about that time now. So, but in order to do that, I need to get braces. So, you guys watching this stream, hi. Yeah, it is. It's a big giant pain in the ass. That's what it is. But I deal with it, and we just do it. Do what's next, you know. Just take it step by step. Um, I will I will apologize ahead of time. My camera keeps on freezing, um, but I think my voice continues on, so it's really weird. Anyway, I'm just warning ahead of time because I don't know what's going on and my techie is at work. So, um, but yeah, so I'm gonna get braces at my age as an adult. I have to get braces. So it's kind of yeah, hopefully it won't anymore. I hopefully fixed it. I restarted my computer and everything like that. So hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, it's the same with me. But they're at work right now, so this is kind of me on my own. Yeah, right? Thank God for the techies. The techies know what they're doing. But yeah, so there might be a point in time where I start doing streams and yeah, I will have my jaw messed up a little. I am making a blanket, but it's shaped like a star. So I thought it was really cool and I'm almost done. I have 4 more rows to go and then I'm done. So it's exciting. It's the biggest project I've done. I've never done anything this big. So that breeze is nice. It's warm in the sun, but that breeze is nice and cool. Oof, I love it. It's such a pretty day out. Yeah, I'm the same. I had braces when I was a teenager. And it just like it was so intensive that we never finished my treatment. So this is kind of continuing it. But what's great about it is now we didn't have like things like Invisalign when I had braces. Um, so it used to tear up my mouth and everything like that. I hated it. But I'm getting Invisalign. Uh, so it apparently it cuts down the time that you'll have to have them. Um, so my treatment probably would have taken about 3 years with regular brackets, but with Invisalign, I'm looking at only a year and a half, maybe 2 years. So it cuts down the time significantly. So, but yeah, I'm the same. I would have taken better care of it. I would have done so much more. And it's like, yeah. But I mean, my mom had adult braces too, so she had braces in her 30s. So, and she was like it was the best thing I could have done cuz it made everything so much better. Exactly. Exactly. I think a lot of times I think when you're a teenager, you're just uh so worried about appearances, and if you have crooked teeth, kind of you want them faster, especially as a teenager because you got to look your best. Um, peer pressure and all of that. But I honestly think I will be doing much better this time around. I take care of my teeth now. No cavities or anything, which is great. Um, so yeah, so I'm actually really looking forward to it. I was dreading it when um yeah, that's what they have to fix with me. I have so my jaw it's crazy because I only just found out the measurement the other day when I went to the orthodontist, and um so my overbite is 10.8 millimeters. So that's 10.8 millimeters between my front teeth and my back teeth. A typical overbite is only 3 millimeters. And then a normal, when your mouth is supposed to be normal, is only 1 millimeter. So I am almost 11 millimeters. So they're worried about my bottom teeth pressing so much on my front teeth that it makes me lose them. So we're trying to save my teeth. And that's just the Ehlers-Danlos, unfortunately. That's one of the things we deal with. Um, but I'm a problem solver, and I'm always willing to try things and hope for the best. I'm not looking forward to having surgery, but it's been a long time coming. So this has been something that I've been preparing for a while. I know I will. I definitely will. Thank you for joining me, by the way. I'm glad to have a chatter today. Someone to talk to. It When my partner's at work, it's kind of boring. I either have like music playing or a movie going, but it's like it's not the same. Um which is the reason why I do this, you know. Um I think there's something wrong with my capture card, which is why I'm not doing a video game. Um it was acting up last time I did a stream, and I don't know why. Um but I'll figure it out whether I have to get a new one or what. Uh but I think today's a good cozy day, and I like chill streams, just hanging and chatting and everything like that. Um so yeah, but it'll that's been that's been big on my mind lately. um I'm trying to think of some other stuff. It's just been so pretty lately here. I'm I'm really probably going to be doing more of these. The flapper won't stop yapping. I like that. I like that a lot. But yeah, I'm so glad to have, like, a new chatter, of course, you know. Um I simulcast this on both Twitter and YouTube. So it's YouTube's been kind of today it's been kind of empty, but that's okay. Um I don't blame people. I'm just hanging. So I'm not doing anything very interesting other than just crocheting. Um, but one of the plans I'm doing, Um, I want to do more painting. I think I'm gonna do some painting this summer. I think that would be a fun stream. Um, I said, like I had spoken earlier, into the void, obviously. Um, I have a vinyl collection. Um, that's awesome. I did notice, and I'm like, oh, another artist. So I'm excited. I do art streams. I like watercolor. I like doing watercolor, and I like doing acrylic. Um, I do a lot of like almost. Uh, I've done several bags and a pair of sneakers in like almost like a tattoo style. I thought was really cool. But I mostly do illustration. Um, I do I do art streams. I like to do art streams and uh that was long. Um, yeah, I do a lot of like illustration. I love doing characters. Uh, I I have D&D characters, I have comic characters, so I like to draw them a lot. Um and uh and yeah, so what do you like to paint? I always like to find other artists, so I'm a big comic fan. I've actually been writing fan fiction the past couple days. I like doing fan fiction. Um, doing things the way things should be. Um, yeah, I haven't read any comics in a long time. I want to get back to reading Nightwing. I hear it's really good. Uh, but it's been a little while since I've actually read something new, but you know, I like to do read and do fanfics, and then I like to draw the scenes from my fanfics. So I'm a hopeless fangirl, totally hopeless. I have to find where I'm at. But yeah, what do you like to paint? Oh, are we almost? Yeah, we're almost to the skip. One, one, two, two, two more. Comics, animation, graphic novels. Yes, like do both and try to grip. That's awesome. Yeah, I love. So I'm a huge Muka fan. I absolutely adore Alphonse Muka. Um, so a lot of my work kind of reflects a lot of Art Nouveau. Um, I just absolutely love it. But I love doing flowers myself. I've been kind of wanting to do a little more like just still life and try and practice a bit more, practice my technique. Um, because I mean, you can always get better. Um, and I'm really rusty. That's great. That's awesome. I'd love to check your stuff out. I'll have to do that. I'll have to send you a follow um after my stream. Pet portraits. A lot of people are have told me I need to do pet portraits, which I would not be, against. I'm just not used to it. I'm trying now like uh-oh, freezing up. There we go. Had to fix it. Um I think the wind kind of makes it freak out. Anyway, um yeah, like I'm someone who draws a lot of women. Like that's kind of like that's awesome. I'll make a note of that and I'll have to check it out for sure. Yeah, I feel you. I my I do this mostly like myself, he helps me when it comes to techie stuff. Um but but yeah, I also do a podcast with a friend and he's part of that, thankfully. I'm not doing that on my own. But I really want to do more streams like throughout the week. I want to do um you know, I want to do more gaming stuff. There's just so much I want to do. This is getting really hot in the sun. um but yeah, I think I really want to do more art streams for sure. I work on Clip Studio Paint. Um, and I just have a lot of time on my hands, so it's kind of I just need to stream more. Maybe try and make this a full-time thing. Um, which is fine. I mean, I do this. I do my art streams. I do gaming. Um, I do crochet. I don't normally do like this stuff. I do amigurumi, and so I've done a couple of those on stream. And I love making amigurumi. They are so cute. Um, so that's another thing that I really want to do. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I always like trying to find new friends on here, you know. Sorry, my lips are really dry. Hmm. Okay, that's better. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out like scheduling. Scheduling is hard. Like you want to find out like you want to make sure that people know, you know, what you're going to stream that day. But it's like I try to like everything's so random, you know? And I kind of just do what I feel like doing that day. Like I said, today it was beautiful. It was nice. It's nice and sunny. That breeze is it's you know, it's a lot. You know, I've got my wind chimes going and everything like that. But it was just such a nice time. And so I figured, you know, a little cozy just hanging at least while the sun is out. It'll still be out for a while. Trying to see what time it is. Wow, it's 5:07. So yeah, I mean, days are getting longer. And that I mean, that and the pollen is everywhere, you know, people are, you know, drawing stuff on people's cars. My car, oh my god, is a mess. It's like my car is supposed to be gunmetal and it's gunmetal gray and it is yellow. There's just so much pollen everywhere. But I'm excited for the nice weather, and I'll probably do more outdoor streams. It's just yeah. I have a plant I need to repot, so I might do that as a stream one day. I mean, why not? See, I'm doing this one, and then like I've been running out of like I have another blanket I started that I'm using with like the remnants of like if I don't have enough, like I didn't have enough blue to do another row. So I had to put the blue right here and I didn't have enough purple to finish up with that. So then I just decided I'm going to make another Afghan, another blanket with just scrap. And I don't know how long it's going to take me, but you know, we'll see. But every scrap I get, I'm gonna make a put on this blanket, and we'll see how long it takes me to make a whole blanket. I thought it was a cool idea. It's gonna be so mist matte. Yep, that sun is starting to set because it's moving. But I mean, the birds are chirping. It's so nice. We have wisteria. See, that's something that I love to paint is wisteria. That's one of the flowers that I absolutely adore. Wisteria and lilac. I love lilac. And and yeah. we have like a whole bunch, and they're so big this year. Like they are like this long. It's beautiful flowers. Like someone's singing. That's weird. I don't know who's singing, but it sounded like it was like in my yard. It's not. I think it's one of my neighbors, but it was weird. That weirded me out for a second. Lilac is so pretty. We used to growing up. We used to have three lilac trees, and they each were different colors. We had a white one, a purple one, and a pink one, and I loved whenever it bloomed. It's like one of my absolute favorites. I just crocheted one of my hairs into my blanket. Get out! Yeah, one of my hairs in my blanket. Yeah, I just really want to do more. Like you, I think I want to do more nature stuff and um I have so many canvases. I need to do more. I need to do more acrylic um so I can get rid of some of these canvases. I think I might do that next week. Do some acrylic painting. Get my easel out here. All right, we're done with another corner. So I think that's two corners so far. Come on. Darn it. There. Okay. There we go. So are we at we are at yep, two corners so far. Trying to make it so that it's not like completely on me. The weather is beautiful, but it's warm in the sun. Very warm in the sun. I'm gonna end up with like a sunburn or something on my face. I need to remember to put my SPF 80 on my face. I gotta keep this pale. This vampire look. Oh, yeah. Okay, carpenter bee, go away. Get. We have these things called carpenter bees, and they're like bees that are this big and they dive bomb you. Don't know why they do. They're just very territorial, apparently. But they dive bomb you. They dive bomb each other. They run into windows. They're like the stupidest bees ever. And we have like a ton of them. They like to drill into the deck above my head. God, I keep on forgetting how long this is. How, how far I've gotten. And it's just each length is just so much longer. Oh, no worries. Go do what you gotta do. I'm not going anywhere. No, don't blow away. No, don't blow in my face either. Mm. That's gonna become a thing now. When it freezes, just gotta wiggle my fingers, wake it up. It's like it's narcoleptic. It just falls asleep. So, on top of doing things, I am going, like, on top of doing amigurumi, I'm actually going to be selling a couple. Um, which I have a merch page and everything like that. I've also got some new styles up on my fourth wall. Um, so you can get t-shirts and stuff like that. With some of my new artwork on it. Um, and then like anything that you could want, you just have to request it. I can get it. Which is really cool. I really like this store. Um, this print on demand place. I really like it. And they have good quality stuff too. So, um, for those of you who are tuning in, it would help me a lot with my braces fund for sure. Um, so I've got one axolotl, like an amigurumi axolotl, in the works, and I have enough to make 3 more, I believe. And then that's it because Joann's is going out of business, and I can't get that yarn anymore, which sucks. Like, I mean, this is like yarn that I can't, like, it's the same yarn as this blue, and because with my blanket I wanted kind of like a sensory thing going. So it's like you have these little like soft instances right here. I like it. Um, Ice cream man. I can hear the ice cream man, y'all. Um, then but yeah, so those will be going up on my fourth wall in my Macari. Um, which will definitely help me with my, like I said, with my braces fund. Braces are expensive, y'all. They are really expensive. So, God, someone is chopping something down. You guys can't hear it though, thankfully. That's that sound dampening. Heck yeah, I do real well with that. Oh no, more hair getting crocheted into my blanket. Nope. Did I miss one? Nope, I didn't. So after I'm done with this, I have like this really pretty fabric. Um, it's almost like this blue, and then it's got gold constellations on it, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait to put it as a lining for this. So this will have a nice weight to it. I like blankets with some weight. Blankets with weight are good. I have a weighted blanket, but it weighs like 25 pounds, and we call it the dead man because it's just it's dead weight. That's all it is. It's dead weight. But it's nice. But I'm hoping this one would have some little bit of weight to it to where it's comforting. And we have a blanket that we got at Costco and I can't find them anymore. But it's got like a almost like a fuzzy inside, and then it's completely knit on the outside, and it's so nice. It's like the best blanket ever, and I can't find another one, so I gotta make them, which is no problem. I don't mind making them. This has been my TV time thing. I just watch TV and crochet because it's mindless. I don't I don't have to like oh my goodness. No, stop. There. So we have a plastic wrap that goes over our patio furniture, and that's what you're hearing. Um, Whenever the wind blows. Oh, come on, wake up. Whenever the wind blows, um, my the plastic wrap flutters. Uh, we do it so that we can keep the pollen off of the furniture. Because trust me, the pollen's terrible, yo. Completely awful. I keep hearing the ice cream man, and I want to go to get the ice cream man. I mean, is the ice cream man? All I hear is just the entertainer out in the distance. Which I don't know if he comes down through our neighborhood anymore. I know he probably goes down the neighborhood next to us and then the trailer park. Um yeah, I don't know where he's coming from, but I hear him. All you hear is just the entertainer. Do 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 do. I used to know how to play that on the piano. I probably still do. I just don't have a piano to do anything on. Get into another corner. It keeps on freezing. I don't know why. Maybe things are moving too quickly for it. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Maybe the wind is just freaking it out. It's possible. But I can at least, look up and make sure it's not happening. Um so we've been watching Daredevil, and I absolutely love it. Daredevil was one of like my favorite comics for a while. Um Back when they introduced Echo, um I started reading, which was after it was right after Kevin Smith started writing it. Like he did a run, and then it was David Mack who did it with Joe Quesada doing the artwork. Um, And honestly, it was one of my favorite runs ever. Um, and then I was a big New Avengers reader after Civil War, back in like mid 2000s. Um, and I was so excited because I'm a big Hawkeye fan, and you know, Hawkeye and Echo got together, and that is a pairing that I wish that they would have went with. I absolutely love that pairing so much. You know, you gotta get two diff characters. I mean, just come on, they understand each other. Um, but I'm hoping that I know that we got Daredevil in Echo for a scene, which was amazing. Um, I wish that they would do the other way around. I mean, they mentioned what you know her shooting Fisk, which happened in the comics. Um, it's just that it was so much heavier in the comics, and I really want to see them get together, like really bad. Um, but I've been really enjoying it, and Vincent D'Onofrio is just freaking fantastic, and Charlie Cox does a great job. It's just so well written. Um, but yeah, it's been weird though because I mentioned earlier I've been writing fan fiction, and I am pitiful. Uh, I am not writing Daredevil fan fiction, which is weird considering how much I've been watching it and taking it in. Um, but no, I'm in a Nightwing fan, like a Nightwing mood. But I love to write Hawkeye and Nightwing like teaming up. I think it's so much fun to write their banter. So I've been working on something there, but I posted the first chapter on AO3 and now I can't think of the second chapter. I've got the second chapter halfway written and it's just not, you know, I get stuck. I'm like so stuck. Um so I'm hoping that goes away. Get out of here, bee. Jeez. They're so big. They're like this big. Stupid bees. But I'd rather deal with them than hornets. So I hate hornets so much. Wasps. Ugh. These guys don't hurt you. They don't sting, but they dive bomb you. So all I hear is like a bzzz, and it's like, oh god, don't hit me in the head, please. I'd appreciate it if you didn't hit me in the head. Ah, now that the sun's behind a tree, that's nice. I really like that. Kind of behind a cloud too. Hear all the birds? I don't know if you guys can hear the birds or not. Yeah, I don't think the birds are picking up through the mic that I'm working from, I should say. My laptop picks up on them, but my laptop picks up on everything. It's really neat watching the audio mixer and all the lines go like this whenever the birds are chirping. I mean, I'm getting it from two sides. I don't even know what kinds of birds. I don't know that call. I'll have to look it up. Ooh, that's nice. probably not gonna last, but that's nice. Oh. So I looked at the sun and now I'm blind. No, go back behind the cloud. Go back behind the cloud. Stay. Gotta wake it up. Make a drinking game out of that. Every time I gotta wake up the camera, take a drink. It'd be an interesting game. I don't have anything to drink though. I mean, I do. I probably could go get something, but you know, Is it too early? No, it's 5 o'clock. So I mean, in fact, it's 5:30. Ooh, so the bars are open. Getting somewhere. Get out, mofo. Oof. Like I said, you think that they're gonna hit you in the head. It's like, no, thank you. Yeah, I wish I could have found the middle one. I looked. It's not there. Aw, it's so nice. I hope you guys can hear the birds and stuff. It's really. I can't get over how nice it is. Yeah, I don't know if it's picking up on it. But the bird that's going right now sounds like a freaking car alarm. It might be a mockingbird. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, wait. No, come back. Come back. There we go. You skip two, and that makes the divot, the bend. How we make the star shape. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna apply my liner to this. I don't know if I need to sew it. I might be able to like sew it. I don't know if that's gonna lose you know, any of the way that it feels. Like make it kind of like a quilt. Mm. It sounds like a car alarm. This bird. It's so funny. And that wind is so nice. See, days like this, we used to go fishing when I was little on the weekends. Oh, I forgot to clip that. I'll clip that when I go. I don't have my clipper. Nope, I do not. That's okay. I'll clip it later. So to do this, it's kind of neat. I kind of like it, but it's like you gotta start off with like a circle in the middle, and once you build that up, you can build up the star shape, and then as you go along, each row is like once you hit here, you skip. Oh come on! Once you hit here, you skip two or three. I think it's two, and then up here you make two. Stop it! Wake up! This is like the worst. This is the worst dream I've had in a while. I apologize. I am not entertaining. I am just crocheting, but it's cuz I want to chill. I just want to chill. I wanted a cozy afternoon. Um Man, I've been doing this for an hour and I still haven't gotten to the I haven't finished one row at all. Nope, almost. I think I've got Oh god. I got like three more sides to go. And I've got to do four of these all the way around. That's just so much. But I mean, I do it when I'm not doing anything, when I'm not working on content or working on artwork or whatever. If I'm watching TV, this is what I'm doing. And that's how I got, to be able to make a blanket like this. Um, there we go. So I went to the thrift store yesterday. So I like to collect dolls. I'm a weirdo, I know. Um, and it was like I bought these particular Barbies I look for. They're called like made to move bodies on these dolls, and so they're really really articulated. Um, and so I'm always on the lookout, and I found one, but the neck is broken. But it's not broken to the point to where I can't do anything. But what I wanted, I didn't want the head that was on it. I wanted to switch, but then once I got both heads off of their subsequent bodies, uh, I found out that the skin tone doesn't match. So now I have a headless doll, and I don't know what to do with her. I gotta wait, I guess. Gotta wait till I find the next one. Which I love going to thrift stores to find, dolls I can customize. I really want to paint them. That's one thing that I might do on stream is work on some dolls. Um, I've tried doing custom Barbies in the past, and it's been fun. They just weren't so great back then, but maybe I do better now. Um, and then of course Mattel came out with the Barbie basics, make your own, and it's like, ugh, I wish I had $100 that I can use to buy one of those. I really want it, really bad. this thing is like honestly heavier than you think. Like it is warmer than you think it would be. But I guess maybe because I've done it so densely, I don't know. Like I've got Afghans that my nana did, and they don't keep you warm at all. They're nice to have. They're nice and cuddly, but they don't keep you warm. Then again, I also do have the sun shining on me. Come on. You know, I might even go and get that drink. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about having a little bit of Mike's Hard Lemonade. Tastes like a Jolly Rancher. Actually, no, it tastes more like a popsicle to me. It's good. Oh my god, this is so long. Come on. I yell at things. Just, forewarning. I yell at inanimate objects, like when my hook doesn't go through. So I'm really kind of upset because Joann's is closing down. Because two of the like this yarn as well as the fluffy yarn uh both come there and come from there and they're limited to Joann's. So it's like, where am I gonna get, yarn I like this? I don't know where I'm gonna go where, I mean, I don't like really going to Hobby Lobby, but, and Michael's doesn't always have that great of a yarn selection. Definitely both of them don't have much of a sewing selection, which sucks, because I do like to sew, and I don't know of any garment, fabric places here. So it's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Really stink. I'm gonna guess that the sun will go down at around 6:40 something. That's what I'm gonna guess. Which will still hang out here. I've got light down out here. It's nice. We got party light. Make it a party. I should have brought out my Alphino. So I play Final Fantasy 14, and I'm a big fan. And I just got my Alphino Ring Art figure the other day, and I haven't opened it yet because I want to open it on stream or, at least have, a video of an opening because I like to do unboxings. And I should have brought him out. I didn't think about it. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do a video of it. Oof. Maybe this will help. Where is it? Stop it. Tie my hair back. But yeah, I've got the Alphino. My Alice is coming in soon, hopefully. Um, and trying to keep my hair from getting into my crochet. Um, I've got Estinian, but he broke, which is really unfortunate. And I want to try and fix him, but I think the only way I'm going to be able to fix him is super glue and just make sure he's in one position that I like. And I have Ishtola, and then I've got my big Ishtola, and I wanted to get the twins, the Dolphy twins, but unfortunately, I did not have the money at the time, and they are expensive. So maybe someday I'll be able to get them. I don't really have room for them anyway. Not at the moment. I gotta make room. Gotta make room. And I got a gem doll the other day. It was cool. It was like the coolest doll. I grew up with Gem. Gem was one of my favorite dolls. And the new one's really nice. I really like her. And for her price, she's really good. She's awesome for her price. Ugh, this feels weird. Maybe I'll do this side. Ow. Poke myself in the face. Hair. Seriously? More hair. Trying to get into my crochet. I shed everywhere. You have like random pink strands everywhere. Wait, I have to dye my hair again. I gotta bleach my roots this time though. But I gotta dye it again. Just not doing bad. It's a nice color. It's a good color. I just want it to be a little brighter. Should grab some snacks too. Surprised I'm not sneezing like crazy. Man, now that I heard the ice cream man earlier, I want a popsicle. We don't have popsicles though. Get off of my thing. Alright, we're getting there. Here's the line for home. And then we get to do it 3 more times. Here's some chickadees. or finches, maybe. Hmm. Here we go. Yeah, I hear finches, hear chickadees. I think they're chickadees. I hear a mourning dove. Hear mockingbird. We have a lot of birds here. We have something. We have an owl, and I call him Scary Neighborhood Owl because there was one night where I was watching Jurassic Park, and this was at like 3 in the morning. So I was really tired, and but I couldn't sleep. It was insomnia. And so it was getting to the point, you know that part when they're in the kitchen and how like stressful that scene is? Well, it was during that time and I'm like, just watching and getting all kind of worked up and all of a sudden right outside the window, Scary Neighborhood Owl does his hooting thing. It scared the shit out of me. Like, I jumped and nearly fell off of the couch. And, ever since then, I'll hear him every so often. And that's kind of one of the things I call him Scary Neighborhood Owl because he is, like, I can hear him hooting from all around. Uh, I don't know where he lives. I think he lives somewhere in the trees behind my house. Um, but yeah, never gonna let Scary Neighborhood Owl, you know, not go unnoticed. I haven't heard him yet though, so he might not be out yet. It's only a matter of time. Then, so today also is the anniversary of when my house got hit by a tornado. It was 4 years ago today. We lost our shed, but we kept our house, which is nice. It was lucky, especially because 4 houses on the street on the other side, next to us, did not get away so lucky. Everybody was okay though. Nobody got hurt. Um, which is good. But that was the scariest 2 minutes of my entire life. It goes by so quickly, but it's so scary. And you could feel your ears pop and the pressure change. Oh, it's just so eerie, and I hope to never have to deal with it again. But we have, a new shed now. It got built, and it's really nice. Um, and then it was funny because a year before that, it was during a tropical storm that one of the trees next to our house fell down, missed the house, but took out the deck above me. So we had to have the deck all redone, and we had to get our patio fixed up. Which I mean, our patio is gorgeous now. We actually have a patio, and now we've got doors and doors that don't slide. Sliding doors are terrible. Don't ever get sliding doors. Um, but yeah, but it was funny because my mom, um, my mother-in-law, when we were in the closet, because we stay in a closet during tornadoes. Scary shit. Um, we stay in a closet underneath the stairs, and my mother-in-law joked, well, maybe it'll take out the shed because she hated the shed. The shed needed to be needed to be fixed anyway, and she hated it. And it was funny because I step out after the tornado passes, and I look out the window, and I'm like, oh, guess what? Shed's gone. And it was, ugh, it was crazy. And then one of our neighbors, they actually had closed on their house after selling their house, and they were there, checking in on it, and when the tornado came by. So when I went out to check on people, make sure neighbors were okay and everything like that, I asked them. They came out of the house, and I asked them, "Are you guys all right?" And they hold up two wine bottles. We will be soon. So, yep. It's kind of weird, you, it's almost a fond memory, but at the same time, I hope to never have to go through it again. Tornadoes are terrible. I hate them. I hate them so much. And we got hit by a couple of them. Not that like last week, I think it was. A couple of them were headed in my direction, but they dissipated by the time they did. Same thing with a friend's house. Dissipated before they hit uh their downtown area, and because it was going right for the middle of their town, so it was pretty crazy. Um but that's just when I live in the south, so it's just kind of one of those things to where you just gotta you live with it. You manage, but it's still scary as hell. Super scary. All right, come on. Here we go. We're almost there. And that breeze has calmed down a bit. All right, here we go. And then we hit this with a slip. All right. Oh, there we go. It's a really long tail. Why did I do it that long? I don't understand myself sometimes. All right. Yep. Mockingbird. I don't know where he is. He's like right. Oh, he's right there. He was like right there. 2, 3. All right. Second row. Oh, welcome back. I'm sorry your car's messed up right now. I was just telling the story about how my house got hit by a tornado 4 years ago today. Yep. Scary stuff. Scary stuff. But it's interesting. Everybody's very interested whenever I say, "Yeah, we got hit by a tornado once." Everybody's like, "What?" Yeah. Missed the house, but it took out the shed. Yep. Tore all the trees all the way up back here. And then jumped right over the house. Yeah. I mean, that's all you can do is take it in stride. I mean, it sucks, but when you have a car, that's just one of those things you gotta deal with. I mean, trust me, I've got one. Um, it needs some work done, but I haven't done it yet. It needs a realignment for sure on the wheels, really bad. But I love my car, so I try and take good care of it. Yeah, I have a Kona Iron Man edition. I have an Iron Man car. Oh yeah. I'm in remission from my migraines, but yeah, no, I know how that is. I definitely know how that is. I've actually been getting them a little bit more recently. Um, but I'm on Qulipta. If you have insurance and can get medication, I'm on Qulipta. I've been on it, and it's honestly it's done so well. Yeah, it's a relatively new medicine. They've had it probably for about, I don't know, about 7 years now. Um, and I've been on it for about five. And it's just it has brought down, like, I used to get migraines like every day, if not that, every other day. Um, and they'd be back to back to back, and they'd be awful. But I got on the Qlipta, and it's brought it down to like maybe like one or two a month. Um, but yeah, but keeping calm also helps too. It's like we try and keep my life pretty stress free. Um, because I have a lot of those neurological problems, a lot of the nerve issues, and um, migraines and GI problems because I get too stressed out. So part of the reason why I do this type of stuff, um, including streaming, streaming kind of helps me connect with people and just have some fun. And then I crochet. I crochet, I needle. Yeah. It was awful. Like I was so miserable. Um exactly. Yeah. I like coloring when I do my artwork, and it definitely helps with that. Um I do needle felting sometimes, so when I'm really really stressed out and I feel the need to stab something like hundreds of times, I get out needle felting. And then most of the time I end up stabbing myself, but it's still fun. Um but yeah, I mean, when I'm not doing my art for calming, it's always crochet. I've always got to be doing something. I'm one of those people who can't just sit still. Like I've always got to be moving or fidgeting or doing something to keep my attention. And crochet is usually one. I've been crocheting since I was 8. So, yeah, it's just kind of automatic for me. I guess that's a good word. My hair's a mess, I realize. I need to just take this stupid thing off. Ow. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of get off hair. Um, it's just busy work, and it definitely uh it definitely keeps my fidgeting at a low. So, was that, yeah. All right, next line. Oh, twisted. So, what kind of comics do you like to read? I'm personally I've loved X-Men since I was a kid. So X-Men's always one that I like. I like reading Nightwing, not necessarily Batman, but Nightwing. Uh, Hawkeye is my favorite character, and oh, the indie stuff, that's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of good indie stuff out there. Um, I go to our local library often, and they always have like um they always have like different indie stuff. They're really well versed in getting that type of stuff. And it's good stuff. There's a lot of good artwork out there, and I'm so envious of people. Right now I've been trying to learn how to draw guys. I'm not very good at drawing guys. They look very feminine, but oh, the Court of Owls were great. Court of Owls had some seriously awesome artwork during that run. Um I like David Mack. I also like Alex Maleev. He's got a lot of he does a lot of good ink work. Oh yeah. Those classics. Those are classic. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I've been watching Daredevil, and I I'm a big Daredevil fan. After when David Mack wrote and introduced Echo, um, I love David Mack's watercolor. He does so well. Um, and then my favorite artist is Brian Stelfreeze. He does some great work. Like his color work is witchcraft. I don't know how he does it, but it's like beautiful stuff, and I've actually learned from him a little bit. Um Going to conventions, like he just basically dropped everything and gave me an art lesson. And it was really cool. He did it twice because he remembered me from the year before on the second year. Um he's just a great guy. Uh, Stlfreeze, and just Brian Stelfreeze. He's so good. He doesn't really have an online presence. He has people who post for him, but he really doesn't post himself. But you can find his artwork. Like he's been drawing since the 90s. He's done some great stuff. He did a lot of the Topps trading cards from the 90s. Um he did a lot of my favorite ones. So it's kind of, I knew him early on without knowing that I knew who he was. Um until I got to meet him a couple times actually. I met him first at a comic book store meet and greet thing. Um and he taught me about perspective then. Yeah, it's like he's like one of those things to where you got people that like you don't really know their name, but you know their work. And he's one of those. It's like if you liked something, he probably he probably drew it. He hasn't uh there isn't a picture, a painting or whatever that he's done that I haven't like absolutely loved. He does so good. But yeah, he's a super nice guy too. You ever meet him at a convention, man, he will drop everything and critique you. And one of the biggest lessons he taught me was like, because I went to art school, and when I met him, he goes, "Okay, so you've been to art school?" I'm like, "Yes, sir." And he's like, "Good. Forget everything you learned at art school. this is this is the stuff that you need to learn." And so he gave me a breakdown, um, and helped me learn perspective and easier ways to sketch. Um, easier ways to do things in proportion, work on anatomy. Um, Everybody really compliments me on my anatomy, which I've always had a good sense of it, but once I met him and he taught me, it just like went through the roof. It improved like immediately. Um he's in Atlanta, and so he does uh like independent art classes in at I think it's through SCAD. Um but yeah, he does some independent art classes, and um while he's done a lot of stuff for comics, he concentrates a lot more on the basics and the fine art of things, which is obvious looking at his work. It you know, it's so good. He has some great lessons, and honestly, just really, if you ever are at a convention and he's there and you have a chance to meet him, definitely go check him out. He's really sweet. Yeah, I mean, I did really good with figure drawing. Um, and then I think I improved more in art school because I was constantly drawing. That was a big thing, was that I was constantly drawing. And I had friends who were drawing, and we were all drawing each other's stuff, and then doing a lot of the exercises. Like, you start off doing something and then somebody adds something to it, and then they pass it on, and almost like art telephone. And yeah, that's when I improved the most. I think it was when I was drawing every single day, and I need to get into that practice again, like, so much more. But it's also easy when you have people to work off of, you know and we all were teaching each other, each other's lessons and methods and everything like that, and it was really neat. I enjoyed art school a lot, a whole lot. I unfortunately didn't finish, but things got expensive. I went to school in San Francisco, so it was really expensive. um but yeah, I wish that they would have taught methods a bit better. Like, I wish I had had a teacher that could sit with me and show, okay, this is watercolor, this is how you control it, or if you do it this way and you can control it this way. And um I know YouTube has a lot of videos and tutorials and stuff like that on it, which I need to watch more. um but it's not like having someone right there helping you and showing you how to do it. I wish there were more lessons and classes like that. That would have been awesome. Come on. Oof. Ow. What else is in here? Oh, it's another hook and a pen. I don't know why I have a pen in there. There we go. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make 4 rows of this, man. I feel like I have not made a dent at all. I've done one side, but barely made a dent. I would love to work in oil more, but oil is smelly and you got to deal with turpentine and I don't want I'm too lazy for that. That's too much work. I can't do that. Oh, that breeze is so nice. The sun's shining right in my face, but it's nice. Today's one of those days to where like I wish I had like really soft grass to lie down in and not have to worry about like fire ants or anything like that. That's more up north that you can actually do things like that. Oh no, oh no. Do not mess up. There we go. Three. There we go. This should be a whole lot easier to do this and it's not. And with the wind there's like yarn blowing everywhere. Oh yeah, I made it. I made the full border like down through all of them. So now I'm on my second row. And I want to do two more rows to where it's about like that right there. That's my goal. Which I was like, I don't know if I have enough yarn, but I have this skein still, and then like a whole nother one. I don't know how I'm gonna attach the lining to it, but I'll figure it out. I'm sure. Probably more quilting style. Get it on the sewing machine and yeah, do a star shape, maybe in gold thread. That would be nice. Thank you. Appreciate you saying that. I mean, for one, it's the biggest project I've ever worked on. I've always wanted to do a blanket, and I just never, you know. This one's kept my attention. Sometimes when like you're doing the same stitch over and over and over again, it's yeah, it's kind of it gets kind of boring. But yeah, this is just double crochet, so it's like just really just one stitch anyway, but I can kind of zone out sometimes. Ooh, that sun. Oh no. No. Slipped off the hook. There we go. And it's weird whenever I go like cuz I'll do this in the like at night in the evenings, but during the day I'll do some of my amigurumi. And with amigurumi you do single crochet. And I always get messed up because I start to do double crochet because I've been so used to doing this. Mostly I play Final Fantasy 14. I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 for the past 11, 12 years now. Oh yeah, no, I actually I mentioned early on when nobody was watching yet. But yeah, I do Final Fantasy 14. I love Dragon Age. Uh, Dragon Age has been a favorite of mine since 2009. Um, last Tuesday, we played a game. I played with my friends, a game called Repo, and if I think my VOD is up, um, on that. So if you're if you don't know what to do and you're bored or whatever, check that out. It is hysterical. It was really fun. So I'm probably gonna be doing more Repo as well. Um, but other than that, I am someone who plays whatever. Um, I'll play. I need to play that new Star Wars game. Um, but because we've played through Fallen Order and everything like that. But I really like the grit of this new one, or newer one, I should say. Yeah, Repo is just hysterical, and I wake up, wake up, stupid thing, come on. There it is. I had to wake it up. Uh, I have friends who are like just absolutely like they're so funny. They're some of the funniest people that I have ever known in my entire life. And so playing with them is absolutely like I was crying. I was laughing so hard. It is just one of those games. They're great. And I enjoyed it. Like I don't really like those hunting stealth games too much. Um like Dead by Daylight scares the crap out of me. I'm too nervous about Dead by Daylight. Um but um this one wasn't that bad. This one did not up the anxiety too much. Um so I'll definitely be playing that one again. Uh I just need to get my friends together again. Um but yeah, but I'm pretty open to like suggestions and you know, I'll play anything. I like playing the BioWare games. I like adventure games. Um, you know, obviously classics. I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan as well. Um, big Final Fantasy fan. I have been since I was a kid. Um, I mean, my dad was old school, so you know, he raised me well. What I really need to do is get like the newer Zeldas, like Breath of the Wild and stuff. I actually personally have not played those yet. Kingdom Hearts is so good. It's so good. I'm waiting for information on 4. I mean, I'm not gonna hold my breath for too long waiting on it, considering that, Kingdom Hearts 3 took 13 years. Um but yeah, I mean all the stuff. Oh, you beat Tears of the Kingdom? It looks so good. I just, haven't had a chance to buy it yet. Um but I mean, I've got a Switch. I like rhythm games too. Like I play like Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm. Um but I also liked a lot of like I loved DDR when I was a teen. Guitar Hero as well. I really like those beat games. The you know Elite Beat Agents was another one. I just like music games. They're great. But yeah, I've been meaning to get one of the Zeldas, like at least one of them. I don't know if I've got Breath of the Wild. I think I borrowed it. So I think I might have given it back to my nephew. I might have to borrow it from him again. I'm getting hungry. Didn't think I'd get this hungry. You know what? I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab me a snack real quick because my stomach's grumbling. Um, but I won't be long. I'll be like just like a minute. So hang on, let me go here. And I'll be right back, I promise. Other way. Get out of here. Alright, I'm back. I found some cheese sticks and some eclairs that I forgot I had. That I probably really shouldn't. They're probably all like soggy. Oh no, they're not bad. But I'm so hungry. Oh, I'm definitely playing Breath of the Wild first. I gotta figure out how to get my Switch hooked up so that I can stream that too. It's a little different, but I know I'm so hungry. I try my best not to eat on stream, but I do snack here and there, like little snacks, but I haven't eaten much today, so but it's always good to give my hands a break anyway. And these eclairs need to be eaten. Because yeah, I almost forgot all about them. Well, it's like when I normally stream, I usually start around 4-ish, sometimes a little later. Um so by that time, like once I hit like the 2-hour mark, it it's dinner time. So it's like I'm hungry, but I can't really eat. So I snag snacks like little candies and stuff like that. And they usually hold me over. But I try I try to be like not so rude. But sometimes you can't help it. Alright, let me eat my last eclair. really good. And I can finally throw these out. And I also mix them up really weird. Like, I did not think that I would grab some eclairs and then some cheese sticks. It's the most random, snack, but it's what I had. I was gonna grab some mandarin oranges too. But I don't have a spoon for 'em. Mm. I definitely feel so much better already though. But yeah, that the Breath of the Wild I've been really wanting to stream, and um I mean I've gotten my Switch to stream before. It's been a while, so I need to rehook everything up and figure it out and change my source and everything like that. Yeah. I have a capture card, but it's being stupid. It like it like messed up one of the other days when I tried to play Repo on my laptop, and so I ended up just switching to my desktop instead. But I'm pretty sure it was my capture card because it was blinking red. The little light it wasn't blue, it was red, and usually when that happens, that means something's wrong. So I'll put that little cheese stick right there. But yeah, I've got an Elgato, but I've had it for, let's see. I started streaming around this time last year. So I got it maybe about a year ago. I don't know how long they last or whatever, but I'm gonna be upset if I have to get another one. But I gotta have the techie take a look at it. I don't remember what I have. I think that's actually what I might have. Let me see. I might be able to find it. Hmm. Um. Nope. Not on this computer. I don't have the information for it. Oh, hi, Angelus. It's been a while. Oh yeah, no, my capture card is like not even near my computer at all. Though it is underneath the uh it's underneath where the PlayStation is, but I don't think that's a problem. Who knows though? But yeah, I've been trying to figure out new games to play since I finished Dragon Age. And I might just play a whole nother Dragon Age game and romance someone else. Though it's gonna be hard not to romance Lucanus. I want to go for Emmerich next. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna play around with it, see what, you know, see if it still acts up like this. It could just be, it could also just be my laptop too. My laptop, my laptop should be able to handle anything. It can handle like 3D programs like ZBrush and everything like that. So I don't know what is with it. Um, so I doubt that's the problem, but I don't know. It may be. But yeah, I've had that. Wake up, stupid thing. Uh, what the heck? I'm getting tangled. I think. Oh, my tummy feels so much better. Um. Right? Stop it. Wake up. Uh, yeah, I don't know why that keeps freezing. Just so you know, Angelus, it's been freezing. Don't know why. Um, but yeah, no tinfoil hat and a coat hanger. And wait until there's a thunderstorm outside, and click your heels together. That's it should work. And you know, hope on a wish and a prayer. But yeah, I mean, if Zelda is something that people still keep interest in, and are interested in seeing me play, I have no problem playing Zelda at all. Um, there's the new Assassin's Creed as well. Oh, I forgot about the new Assassin's Creed. Stop it. I think the wind is doing it. The new Stalker game, two whole person shooters in parts of the game. Yeah, yeah. I Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, obviously. I mean, I have it's my only tattoo right now. Um and that's uh that's one that I forgot that just came out, didn't it? So, I'm going to have to look into that one too now. Um and then some of the other stuff that I'm going to try and do is like I got a tattoo machine for Christmas, and I kind of want to start, learning to do tattoos on fake skin because they do have something called fake skin. So I want to see what I can do with a tattoo gun. Well, I say gun, it's a machine. Uh, Probably will never actually tattoo someone, but who knows? But I've been told I need to stream that. Yeah, I mean, I played through Odyssey. Um, and I enjoyed Odyssey. I don't know about like I didn't really play through Origin just yet. I don't know why I've been putting it off. And then I've played a little bit through uh the last one, the Viking one. Um, can't think of the name. Um, Not Valhalla, is it? But yeah, but I mean the premise is kind of, it interests me. Um, so I'm kind of, I wanna play more Assassin's Creed. I love the world. I love the lore. It's such a good game. Um, Ed, Ezio will always be like my favorite though. Always will be my favorite. It's hard to top him. But there's a bunch of other games too that just came out that I'm like trying to think, and I my brain is blanking on them. But those have been the top ones that I've been thinking of, is doing another Dragon Age run and then possibly trying to get Assassin's Creed. Um, I want to play the new the Star Wars game that just came out not that long ago. Yeah. See, I've played up to Syndicate. Um, but I actually never played 3. Um, is it still buggy? That sucks because it's like, to me, Outlaws seems like it's like they're trying to make up for what they took away from us by not releasing 1313, which they still have. You know, LucasArts still has it. It's finished. They just have to release it, and they're never gonna do it. And that's sad because that game would have been amazing. It was actually like the base of it. Uh, they used part of it for the Jedi Survivor and Jedi, you know, Fallen Order games, which those were great games. Those are fantastic games. I enjoyed those a lot. You think they're gonna get bought out? I mean, it's possible thinking about it, yeah. Which sucks though, because you kind of worry about like I'm afraid about BioWare and what EA is gonna end up freaking doing. Um, which I mean, it just seems like they're trying to run it into the ground, and it's like, but it's BioWare. No other company has really got the same feel as say a BioWare game. Um, Plus they better do more Mass Effect because everybody's been waiting for it. Um, that said, I don't know if I would ever be able to play another Dragon Age though because they don't have Solus. I mean, this last one didn't have Alistair, and I'm like, oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, they didn't just leave. Unfortunately, they were laid off. They were fired, which sucks. It's like they were like the best. Like, and that's why I'm more upset when it comes to what, EA is doing and everything like that. Like are you these are the people who wrote like such deep lore and everything like that, and then you end up like just firing them in the middle of playing the game before like making the game. Like, are you serious? Like, it's infuriating. Ice Cream Man is on my street. I don't have the oh no, he's on the street next to us. Still, Ice Cream Man. I can see the Ice Cream Man. Um but yeah, no, I honestly think EA is just screwing on them, and it's it's a question as to whether or not they're gonna still be around. Um, which that would be an end of an era, because you know you wouldn't have Baldur's Gate if it weren't for BioWare. That's why them and Larian get along so well. Yeah. See, Anthem. They concentrated way too much on Anthem. I think they saw the success of Destiny, and they wanted a piece of that. And so EA made them put all of their attention on Anthem, which people just were not interested in because they weren't so invested in, the world. Not like they are with, you know, with Dragon Age or Mass Effect. Um, Now, Mass Effect Andromeda got the short end of the stick. They honestly, and you can play it again, like now, and it's like people. It's ever since Andromeda, they have constantly like the review bombs and stuff like that have constantly gone after BioWare games, and it's like why? Like Andromeda actually is really good. Um, it just wasn't given the chance to shine with all the DLC that they had that they couldn't release after, they canceled them all. It's upsetting. Um they it got done dirty. And, the same thing with Veilguard. People, railed against Veilguard because, yeah. See, my partner was really looking forward to the DLC. Like, he wanted it so bad. That and Final Fantasy 15, uh he wanted the oh shoot, what's her name? I can't think of her name, but the Dragoon. They were gonna release one of hers after um the Alden episode. Honorea, I think. But yeah, he got really upset about that because they didn't release that. So Final Fantasy 14, 15. He still plays 14, but yes, yeah. And then they had the multiplayer comrades attached to it, which was actually really fun. Um, I played it with a couple of friends, and it was just, it was a really good game. But yeah, he doesn't play it. He won't finish the game because he won't get his Aranea episode. All the other ones came out and then they canceled before they released hers. So he was very upset. Um but yeah, Andromeda, I can't even get him started on Andromeda. He gets so upset. Yeah, I actually have not finished 15. That's another game that I think I kind of want to try and play on stream if I can finish it. Um I played half of it. But I wouldn't mind starting over again. Um but yeah, I played through half of the remakes. Um cuz I mean, for me, well, Final Fantasy VII was when I really started getting into Final Fantasy. However, I played and I watched my dad play the originals and all the way up until 7. Um and then 8 was always my favorite. 8 and 10 were just so good. Now 14 is for sure my favorite. It's really hard to get a game to get me so invested in a game as Final Fantasy 14 did. So invested in it, and I'm ashamed at myself for not uh not finishing Dawn Trail yet. I still haven't finished it yet. So that's something that I need to get with it and finish. I started it. So, how far are we? think I'm like not even halfway done. X2 was great too. Yeah, the like and kind of like I didn't like Final Fantasy 13 and I didn't like the second one, but I liked Lightning Returns. They changed it up enough to grab my interest a bit more. Um, but yeah, like and then I have 12 and I keep on trying to play through 12 and I just kind of can't make it. I love the characters and I love the voice acting. I just it is the storyline is so it's too political for me like to where I get bored. Like with 14, like I could there was too much there was too much with the diplomacy and stuff like that when it came to Stormblood, and it took me a while to get through Stormblood. Yes, they did make Shiva into a motorcycle. Yep, that they did. It was weird. It was a really weird design. All right, bees, go away. It's getting dark. Go to sleep. They're still dive bombing each other. Uh, whew. Never thought that, something like this easy would make you tired. It makes you tired. I'm ready for a nap, and I took a nap before I started streaming. That kind of figures, I guess, though. Wake up. Wake up. Shh. Don't know why it keeps doing that. Just keeps doing it. I think it has to do with I think it has to do with the wind and the shifting uh of the light, and it freaks out the autofocus, and I think that's why it keeps doing that. Keeps freezing on me. The sun went down. Getting cooler now. I can feel it. I mean, it's beautiful. It's really nice out, even with the barking dogs. I'm getting there. Like almost like a marathon run. Um, but yeah, trying to look online, find a new amigurumi pattern. I don't know what I want to do yet though. There's this pattern that's like it's an adorable chubby like hamster and I kind of really want to make it. So that's one that I think I might end up buying sometime next week so I can make a chubby hamster because everybody needs a chubby hamster. I think it'd be great. And then I'm working on an axolotl, which I'm doing a YouTube video for that. Um, and I'm almost done. I just need to do the limbs. You know, I realized I don't have my phone out here whatsoever. I don't even know what I did with it. People are probably trying to call me, and I'm like, nope, I'm not here. I mean, I don't think it. Yeah, no, it's inside. See, though, I have gone 2 hours and 11 minutes without my phone at my side. That's an achievement right there. Yeah, I probably have like all these messages on Discord and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe so. Maybe not. Nobody loves me. Nobody's sending me messages. Nobody loves me. No. I know. I am teasing on that. I feel very loved today, so yes. Come on. So much yarn. That wind has died down too. Yeah, I noticed that today. Like, cause it asked me, do you wanna, update your look? And I'm like, I don't have turbo, so no, maybe not. I don't know. Um, I didn't get to look at all of the update notes though. Um, I'll probably check that out on once I open it up um on my desktop. It'll it'll go through it again, and I should be able to read through them. But yeah, but it's like I used to be able to, you know, I used to pay a little extra for it, but money became tight, so I had to quit. I really need to jump. I need to jump back on it again. Yeah, that's what it did. That's what it did with me too. When I logged onto this computer. Yeah, it was like, okay, well, we've got this look, and then you've got background. What color do you want your background? It's like, I just want you to keep the background I have. I mean, it's fine the way it is. Nope, come on. I'll eat my other cheese stick, I think. Darn, because it's. Oh, yeah, I really need to eat this cheese stick. It's kind of melty because I forgot it's right next to my computer. It's a little melty. It's only a little, though. Not bad. Oh, that's really melty. It still tastes good, though. I'm gonna end up being, like, sick later. No, I just got, like, oily. I didn't think about that. Yeah. The exhaust was blowing right on the cheese. Yeah, computer fondue. Yeah, that is apt. That is that. Yeah, that checks out. Okay. No. Good snack. It was a little easier to eat, actually. Went down smoother. How far along am I? Um. Oh, I'm not that far. I have a point after this, so that's not bad. I went through this one a lot quicker than the first one. This row. Gonna have to come. I'm gonna have to. This might end up being a shorter stream tonight. So I mean, I'm at. Well, I can't see now because my computer won't let me. Um. Let's see. Yeah, I'm about 2 hours in, so I might push it to 3 hours. Mostly because it's gonna start getting cold here, and I also don't know if mosquitoes are a thing yet. It might be too cold for them just now, but I don't know. I don't want to get eaten up though. We're getting somewhere though. We are getting somewhere. Okay, come on. All right, skip two, one, two, and boom. All right, we only have 1 point left on our second row, and then we got two more after that. Yeah, I'll stick around after dark a little bit, but then I'm gonna have to put everything up because yeah, I gotta I'm gonna put the patio furniture back so that I can keep it protected from the pollen. Like so much pollen. It's hit that point. Can't escape it. Nope. Nope. Ah, darn it. I dropped it. Dropped my stick. Oh my god, so long. I just had to do a blanket. Just had to do a blanket. Figures. No, don't come out. The lights haven't turned on yet. True, true. I have yet to make a sweater. See, garments to me are too complex. Like, which is weird because I sew all the time. Um, I get how to do them. I just have never with with crochet and knitting. You have to do a thing called blocking, and what blocking does is basically you wet it and then you stretch it so that it keeps its shape. Like, I have no idea how I'm gonna block this thing. I don't know if I even can. Um, but um, but yeah. So when it comes to clothing, you always have to block. Like, there's no way around it, or else it's just gonna come out looking lumpy and frumpy and just terrible looking. So I really don't do a lot of like sweaters or anything like that. I prefer to buy my sweaters. Which this one that I'm wearing now is a new one. I got at the thrift store yesterday, and it is so comfy. It's Chanel. Wake up, wake up. There it is. Like I said, I think it's the autofocus. I think it just keeps freaking out the autofocus. Um, but yeah, I it's Chanel, and I have never had a sweater this soft. It's so nice. There we go. We're hitting the corner. Yeah, maybe. I didn't even think about that. It might be. I mean, I shut down everything, though. Maybe it's like maybe I need to see. Yeah, Steam. Well, no, Steam is open. Maybe I need to turn off Steam. Exit Steam. See, I never really had any problems with like when I used my phone uh as a webcam. I mean, I have a Razer Kio, which, I hook up to both my computers. I'll switch them. But yeah, I don't know why it just keeps on freezing, but yeah, I'll have to check that cache problem. I'll have my techie check it out when he gets home. Um, Maybe we could find the solution so it won't happen next time. Especially because I kind of want to paint next time. I might do a game. I might do a game on Thursday. I don't know. I'll see if my friends are wanting to play more Repo. Because Repo is just a blast. Sorry, I think my. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn in soon. Mosquitos, which that's early for mosquitoes. But we have a creek. We have a creek down the hill uh from our um from our house, so our backyard. So they all kind of stick around there and everything. I might finish this line and then pack up. Which I mean, this was a nice little, hangout, and I had fun. I like having, you know, um streams that are chill like this, not really having to worry about too much and just hanging and chatting. I get to chat with people and make friends and all of that. Which I mean, probably wow, it's already 7:12, so yeah. Did not realize how late it got. I like the fact though that it's 7:15 or so and it's still kind of light out. I like the longer days. I'm happy with the longer days. And that'll leave me a couple of rows to work on when I'm watching, Wheel of Fortune and stuff like that, like an old lady. Oh, oh, jeez. Yeah, go find some dinner. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's always nice to see you. Bye. I'm almost about done anyway. I have a little ways, but it goes by quick. Yeah, but there are mosquitoes. Ugh, do not want to get eaten up. They go after my feet. I don't know why. It just they always hit my feet. That and my lights haven't turned on yet. I don't know when they're gonna turn on. Should be soon. But I'm losing daylight. I'm almost there. Yeah. Like I said, my lights, I don't know why my lights aren't turning on yet, but they'll turn on. But the mosquitoes are out. So we've already got gnats and mosquitoes. Ugh. I'm almost done anyway. I'm just gonna finish up this part and then I'm gonna start packing up. And then I get to figure out what I'm gonna do next time on Thursday. I might do some art. I don't know. I still have a day to figure it out. Tomorrow's podcast day, so. And there we go. Alright. So let me slip stitch this. Alright. Oh look, there's another one I forgot to cut. I'll have to fix that. Alright, well, we got 2 rows down. That's good. I can't remember if I did 2. How many rows did I do for this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 5 rows. So maybe I'll do 5 rows instead of 4. I don't know. I'll figure it out. The hardest part is trying to fold this stupid thing. Oh, there's my light. I knew they were going to come on at some point. I just didn't know when. There we go. This. And fold it, I mean, I guess this way. That way. Will it fit? I need to get a bigger bag, I think. I think it surpassed the size of my project bag. So but anyway, so I think I'm gonna close up. That way I can put the furniture back to where it was and cover it up. Um but thank you for joining me. I'll have to give you a follow. I'm always on the lookout for other art streamers for sure. Um and uh and yeah, so my next stream is on Thursday. Um like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do just yet, but I'll figure it out. Um and yeah. So, I hope you guys have a great night. Um and yeah. I will see you guys next time. All right, thanks for hanging out. Bye.